Excellencies, foreign ministers of the ASEAN member states and their respective delegations, distinguished guests of the chair, members of the diplomatic corps, colleagues in government, ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, magandang umaga, good morning to all of us. First of all, you have to excuse my voice. As my colleagues we kept each other up until almost midnight last night. In the true ASEAN way, we were able to passionately argue our national interest, but at the same time, put first the regional interest and come out as friends who have found solutions to very sensitive problems. So I thank my colleagues for the time we spent tonight, and I thank Minister Retno for putting us all together in this way. In a few days, we will commemorate the 50th anniversary of ASEAN, at a time when the Philippines is once again holding the rotating chairmanship of the ASEAN. This rare opportunity of chairing ASEAN and presiding over the celebrations, marking its golden jubilee, calls for the entire Filipino nation to rejoice and to bring out the best and finest from among us to honor the legacy of our founding fathers of ASEAN, and to continue enjoying the respect, trust, and confidence of fellow ASEAN member states, our partners, and the rest of the world. It is on this note that I take great pride and honor in welcoming you all to the 50th ASEAN Foreign Ministers Meeting and related meetings. Looking back at Southeast Asia from 50 years ago, one cannot help but appreciate the vision, the wisdom, the courage, the hard work put forth by the founding fathers and those that came before us. How could these people think that during this time, an organization like this can work and can become a very effective mechanism of partnership and cooperation? Yet they pursued, and that is why we're here today. The geopolitical and economic landscape then was characterized by much distrust, mutual suspicion, skepticism, and fear as the result of the Cold War. The ideological rivalry between the East and the West was so intense, driving some countries in the region to either go to one side or the other, or seeking to be friends to both sides. Economies were mostly fragmented and struggling. In other words, our people were suffering. In those turbulent times, ASEAN came into being, leading many political pundits at the time to say that it was born to fail and not to succeed. 50 years later, ASEAN delivered and continues to deliver on its promise of peace, stability, economic development for its peoples. Today, ASEAN proudly soars as one of the world's successful regional blocs. Some of the hallmarks of the ASEAN phenomenal success are as follows. From a modest group of 5 original members, ASEAN has grown to 10 members with a charter and a full-fledged secretariat headed by a Secretary General. In 2015, ASEAN transformed itself into a community with 3 primary pillars, namely the political security pillar, economic security pillar, and socio-cultural pillar. ASEAN has given birth to a number of ASEAN-led mechanisms that are playing a key role today in enhancing confidence, building and promoting, and maintaining regional stability. These include the ASEAN +3, ASEAN Regional Forum, East Asia Summit, and the ASEAN Defense Ministers Meeting Plus. Comprising more than 600 million people, ASEAN has a combined GDP of $2.4 trillion, and if it were a single economy, It would be the third fastest growing major economy, next only to China and India. Just as ASEAN has developed internally to become the respected regional organization that it is today, so has it likewise successfully developed externally by establishing an intricate system of partnerships with various countries and organizations outside the region. The success of ASEAN in engaging the outside world rested on its open, inclusive, and outward-looking nature. Thus today, ASEAN has established dialogue partners with 10 parties, namely Australia, Canada, China, Japan, New Zealand, the Republic of Korea, Russia, and the United States of America, the European Union, and India. ASEAN has 3 sectoral partners in Norway, Switzerland, and Pakistan, 1 development partner in Germany, and a special relationship with the United Nations that was converted into a comprehensive partnership in 2016. Through this system of partnership, ASEAN has been able to leverage on the strength of its partners to more effectively address issues of common concern across 3 pillars of cooperation, namely political, economic, and socio-cultural. While ASEAN has become deeply involved in its external partners, it has also maintained its centrality in evolving regional architecture. We now enjoy peace, security, and stability in the region, largely due to ASEAN's key role as a platform for constructive dialogue, consultation, and confidence building among its members and among ASEAN's external partners. Today, as I join you in this August gathering, allow me to take inspiring words from a passage of the scripture, particularly in the book of Hebrews chapter 10, verses 24 and 25. And let us consider how we can spur one another on towards love and good deeds, not giving up meeting together, as some are in the habit of doing, but encouraging one another, and all the more as you see the day approaching. I believe, regardless of our spiritual beliefs or religion, the great religions teach us this: to love each other, to communicate, to fellowship with each other. Whether we are followers of Christianity, Islam, Buddhism, or other faiths, they speak of our nature to enjoin the good in each one, the good in each other, and gravitate towards the achievement of a common good. More importantly, they speak of ASEAN values we have fostered through the years, the same values that allowed us in ASEAN to thrive and progress in peace and harmony with our neighbors, despite the fact that sometimes there are issues and complicated, sensitive matters between us. Yet we have found a way to live peacefully and give our region peace and stability. As an organization, we have contributed norms and values to the regional cooperation, the most well-known and for which we are primarily attributed with, and sometimes criticized for, is the ASEAN way. The approach is primarily based on the principles of dialogue, consensus, and cooperation, and non-interference in internal affairs of other states. And last night, we had the taste of discussing the ASEAN way, and we come out of it better. Our commitment to these principles is the bedrock of our community's peace, stability, and shared prosperity. As we chart the next 50 years, let me be guided by these values and principles and treat it as a legacy of our founding fathers to be bequeathed to our prosperity. And as we celebrate the last 50 years, we also pay tribute to Singapore, who will be leading us in the next 50 years when we pass the chairmanship next year. In closing, let me quote from President Duterte's remarks during the official launch of the Philippines chairmanship of the ASEAN on January 15, 2017 in Davao City. We are in this journey together. Let me repeat this. We are in this journey together. This is a golden opportunity for all of us for all to work for an ASEAN that has taken its firm and secure place in the community of nations. An ASEAN that has its own significant role in effective, positive change for our world. Let us work hand in hand to make the vision a reality enjoyed by all. Enjoyed not only by a few, but enjoyed by all ASEANs, and hopefully we will also make it viral, and our regional unity will go to the other regions of the world. The time is now. In the next few days, let us seize this opportunity to transform shared aspirations and values instituted by our founding fathers, no less their dreams and their visions, into concrete actions and tangible outcomes that will propel our community to the brighter future our people truly deserve. With that, on behalf of my delegation, in behalf of the Filipino people, in behalf of President Duterte, in behalf of the hardworking National Organizing Council, and of course, again, the Filipino people, I wish us all a memorable, productive, and successful meeting. Brothers and sisters, let us continue to partner for change and to engage and change the world. Good morning, and thank you for this opportunity.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to present to you the painting depicting the exact moment when the ASEAN was born, the signing of the ASEAN Declaration on August 8, 1967 in Bangkok, Thailand. May we request Secretary Cayetano and Secretary General Le Luong Min to remain on stage